Black metal hails from Finland. This time we have a split with two Finnish black metal bands, both of them being a little curious side. This one is split between Sielunvihollinen and Sudentaival, both which have been active for a few years with a couple of albums out there already. This one lasts for some 27 minutes and features 3 tracks by both bands. Now, both of these bands are associated with some of the, say, more edgy ways of black metal, so it's up for you to decide whether or not you're actually suitable for this kind of stuff. Now, this being said, let's focus on the music and how it sounds like. Here we have the CD, pretty plain, black and white, and then of course the cover image, which seems to feature some kind of a From Software-like creature on the cover. And here you have the very basic information about the bands. So as you can see, very, very simple. And inside, there are no lyrics. You can only guess why. Might have something to do with the logos. Not that this much actually has that one. So I'm gonna show you both bands on Metal Archives, so you know a little bit more background, so you can once again get ready to be warned. Sielunvihollinen started some 10 years plus ago, and since then has released 4 full albums and a lot of smaller releases, including splits, singles, compilations, live albums even, and all that stuff. Well, not in plural, but nonetheless. And in case you've been following my channel for a while, you already know that I really like what Sielunvihollinen is doing musically. I just love the catchy melodies which are full of hit potential, and in my opinion Sielunvihollinen has become one of the leading Finnish bands in terms of music. I don't care so much politics in my lyrics, not that I read even these days a lot of lyrics, but that's another story. Here, however, it says on Metal Archives that the lyrics are Satanism, anti-Christianity, anti-Islam, nothing out of ordinary in that sense. But people have been trying to push this towards the direction which I'm going to show you for various reasons. Sometimes it's guilty by association, sometimes it's because people confuse racism with terms like anti-religious topics. 2 different topics, mind you, but they might be overlapping, at least in some opinions. Here is the track list, so 6 tracks, 3 by each band. Sudentaival then again is a little bit newer band, started in 2017 if I remember correctly, and have done like a couple of albums. God damn it. No, this is not opening. Okay, I just misclicked. So here you have the 2 albums out and then a couple of splits, 3 in total. And you might remember that Sudentaival was featured in one of those NSBM split reviews on the channel, so you probably might already know that they're related with very, very toxic topics such as National Socialism, which is then again also portrayed in their logo. So like I said, warned you are. And this might explain why the guys are more like masked and all that stuff. Anyway, when you're talking about music, this starts with Sielunvihollinen with 3 tracks, which are very trademark Sielunvihollinen style. Very, very catchy, very good melodies, and very, very Finnish. I mean, you can clearly draw the line between Swedish melodies or French melodies and Finnish melodies. There is something very, very Nordic in the type Sielunvihollinen does. And some people have saying it's almost like some Finnish rock bands, which might be true. Not exactly Schlager music, which then again is more what Sudentaival is nodding towards too. But there is difference and yet similarities, overlapping on all that stuff. Now throughout these 3 songs, Sielunvihollinen does what it always does very good. Being catchy, very right to the point, and not overextending the songs. I mean, they're compact and they're sweet and have a good production, good vocals. I'm really enjoying them as much as the previous full albums. So I can totally recommend these to you if you like melodic black metal in the first place. Sudentaival then again, while being also melodic, it's more on the kind of a we don't play that well kind of a territory. That being, it's more sloppy. Not exactly punkish, but the, you know, whole playing by the band is, at least in the drum department, it's more like barely able to do it. You can almost hear the flaws like, okay, no, almost. You almost get them caught by, you know, failing, but they are able to do it. Now, there is also a little bit of a gap between production, where Sielunvihollinen is very crisp, clear, and right to the point, once again, supporting the very melodies of the band. Sudentaival sounds more like a demo recording compared to that. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's not bad, but it's not exactly super powerful and all that stuff, whereas Sielunvihollinen is pretty much closer to perfection when you're talking about this kind of music. But Sudentaival is kind of a more closer to what we could say traditional NSBM. Not exactly breaking boundaries, but probably delivering the kind of stuff that I guess a lot of NSBM fans are all about. I wouldn't really know, never been exactly my cup of territory. I mean, for a couple of reasons. First of all, I don't really care about those politics lyrics. They just kind of drive me away. And also, a lot of those NSBM bands just tend to be, the wrong kind of melodic black metal for me. So even if they really had lyrics that would talk to me and you're like, yeah, these are resonating with me, there's something that a little bit puts me off. So maybe I'm just the wrong guy to review Sudentaival to begin with. But I think they have gone to a little bit better direction since this Voittomme Symboli split, which was sloppier, more demo-ish version of Sudentaival than what it is here on this split. So I guess there's a little bit improvement in that department. All in all, this is a good split with, the favor being on Sielunvihollinen side, which is really good, whereas Sudentaival is more about like decent melodic NSBM stuff. Now, like I said, if you are having allergic reactions because of the topics and whatever here included, just avoid it and move on. In case you just happen to be one of the types who don't really give a damn about lyrics or whatever, or maybe you even like them, well, this is probably you having in for a treat and all that stuff. Now, links are provided in the description box as always, so go check out the information and music if you feel you're interested. This is Rauta. See you soon. Bye bye.